Good day, investors. My name is Lawrence, and thank you so much for watching this channel. A channel talks about investing in the stock market and also how you can be financially independent. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing so that you don't miss out on other new uploads. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking yet about Safaricom because Safaricom keeps making news, and definitely I can't stop talking about it, and it is making yet another news in Ethiopia, and it's what I'm going to be talking about. The reason why actually I keep talking about Safaricom is the largest telecom company in Kenya, and that is not it only. It is actually the largest company that is listed on Nairobi Securities Exchange. So if you're planning to invest in stock market, especially on Nairobi Securities Exchange, Safaricom is one of the companies that you should be looking about, because really it's a very, very great company, well managed, making a lot of money. So definitely, if you're a new investor, if you're even an expert investor, you should be looking about it, because personally I think currently is one of the companies that are undervalued, that people should be thinking to buy. So I do anything else, I have to make this disclaimer that I'm not an investment or financial advisor. So if you're going to make any investment, any decisions, please consult your advisor or your broker, as investing carries some risk. So why am I going to be talking about Safaricom, especially Safaricom Ethiopia? There is a very interesting and good news that came out, and it's what I'm going to be talking about. And without wasting time, I'm going to be reading through. So I have like three pieces of news. One, it says Ethiopia, Safaricom Ethiopia's Mpesa soars past 10 million users. So this is what I'm going to be talking about. So it says Safaricom Ethiopia's Mpesa customer base has more than tripled in a year leading up to December 2024, increasing from 3.1 million to 10.8 million users. This remarkable growth is largely due to rise in platforms used for purchasing airtime and data, alongside the launch of cross-border money transfer services, which have largely greatly enhanced M-Pesa reach and functionality. So this is actually a very, very good news. You can see that the M-Pesa have grown from 3.1 to 10 million, almost 11 million M-Pesa subscribers. And uh, as of as of now, actually the recent information I got from M-Pesa Kenya, it had only 39 million users. So you can see in just how many 3 years time, they are almost catching up the Kenya market. And what does this mean? So we're going to be talking about what this means to us investors and also the prospective investors. So they say the increase in M-Pesa users underscores the rising demand for mobile financial services in the country, characterized by a high mobile penetration but historically low financial inclusion. By offering a secure, fast, and customer-effective transaction method, M-Pesa has quickly gained popularity as a digital payment solution, facilitating daily transactions. So you can read through every information. The addition of cross-border remittances has further propelled M-Pesa growth, enabling Ethiopians to easily receive funds from abroad. So if you're not aware, actually also Ethiopia has one of the largest diasporans, so they do send a lot of money back from the countries. And if you're using Safaricom, that is one of the best ways of using Safaricom as withdrawal method. So saying Safaricom-Ethiopia is poised to continue its aggressive growth strategy, capitalizing on M-Pesa's scalability and integration with other digital financial services. So you can read through. I'm not going to be reading everything. And also another news. This is from saying Safaricom-Ethiopia Mpesa users triple to 10.8 million, the same as the news I was reading. But what does it say? With over 20 million people. So this is actually the biggest advantage that Safaricom has. In Kenya, it's about 60 million, but this one you can see Ethiopia is double the population of Kenya, though of course the population of Ethiopia is not as rich as the one for Kenya, but I can tell you that this Safaricom Ethiopia is going to be challenging the Kenyan market, and this is a very good news to us who are investors in Kenya. Definitely this is not a short term. In maybe 3 to 5 years, that's when we are going to realize the return on this investment. So we can say over 120 million people, Ethiopia has struggled in low banking penetration, as only 48% of Ethiopians have financial accounts. This is according to World Bank. In 2022, the National Bank of Ethiopia reported that just 35% of adults accessed formal financial services. M-Pesa's rapid growth is reshaping digital finance, giving millions of unbanked Ethiopians access. You know, most, even actually in Uganda, in Kenya, most people don't have bank accounts, but they do have mobile money accounts. So this is a game changer. M-Pesa is a game changer in Ethiopia. As you can see, in just few months, it has doubled, tripled, and I can tell you by the end of 2025, I'm sure it's going to be more, because you know it's like compounding. It has a compounding effects. The more people know how it is important, the more people use M-Pesa, they will be encouraging other people to use M-Pesa. So this is a very great move, and I can tell you in a few years, M-Pesa is going to be even beating the Kenyan M-Pesa. So in Ethiopia, M-Pesa Ethiopia reaches, this is what we said, Safaricom's fintech growth fuels financial inclusion and competition in Ethiopia's digital economy. Definitely, you can read through everything. M-Pesa has seen exponential growth, with its customer base tripling to 8 in less than 1 year, marking significant milestone for Kenyan giant company. Definitely, as I told you, this is going to be something good. Of course, if you're invested, and currently Safaricom is up to 18 Kenyan shillings per share, which I believe is still undervalued according to its strength. So if you can check, it says within 6 months platforms had 4.6 users, and by February 2024 the number scaled to 10 million. I think they meant 2025. So cementing M-Pesa platform position as key driver in financial inclusion in Africa's second most populous nation. So you can read through. So it's saying over 120 million traditional hard low banking penetration. So this is a very good thing for M-Pesa. If it is able to capture even half of this population, it will be doing better than the M-Pesa Kenya. Though of course the volumes are still low, because you can say the surge in M-Pesa customers has fueled revenue growth for Safaricom, which saw up to 2.1 billion revenue from mobile money operations for first 5 months. The company since has expanded its agent network to 55,000 across Ethiopia, facilitating transactions. So you can see the billion is still low, because Safaricom in Kenya, M-Pesa is up to 76. So you can see it still has a very high potential of to 1,000% to catch up the Kenya. But you can see the network of agents is growing at fast rate. So in the next 5 years, I can tell you this is going to be even doing better than Safaricom Kenya, which Safaricom Kenya needed. It needed a fresh breath, and I believe this Ethiopia is doing the great. So we can say with nationwide rollout still in progress, Safaricom Ethiopia aims to increase Mpesa adoption beyond 15 million customer by I believe by end of 2025, strengthening its foothold market long dominated by state-owned. So you can see this this is a very very good news. So let's go to maybe this is Daily Africa News. It says the number of Mpesa customers in Safaricom's Ethiopia subsidiary more than tripled from 3.1 million to 10.8 in 12 months to December, driven by increased use of platform for airtime and data purchases and the introduction of cross-border money services. So you can see, if you're not yet invested in Safaricom, it will be too late in the next few years, because this is something like a game changer. As I said, of course, the income per capita when it comes to Ethiopia is not as high as Kenya, but the population is very high of 120 million, and it has a lot of diaspora that send money to Ethiopia, and this calls for a lot of demand for the Safaricom Mpesa services. So this is a great news for me who is invested in Safaricom. Definitely, if you get more money and it's still under 20, I'm going to be buying this, because I can tell you it's going to be growing definitely. And you can, because Mpesa Safaricom has been in business for long, it knows how to do business, and definitely this is a good news. And if you're planning to invest, as I always advise, always know the reason why you're buying, because stocks can go down, and if it go down and you don't know why you bought it, you'll panic and you will lose money. Definitely, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, sharing and liking, so that it can be also be shared to other like-minded people. What do I have to say about Safaricom? For me, Safaricom is still the best company in Kenya, well managed, and at the current price of 18 as I recorded, this is the best price. It's a discount, and if you're going to buy, definitely I would encourage people buying the company. As of now, it is still very good company, undervalued, and with its earnings, with its profitability, you can tell you you cannot lose money with this. Once again, I'm happy that actually our group, the channel is growing, and is growing. I believe in the near future I'm going to be talking about Safaricom, definitely, because Safaricom has a lot of news every day and is a very good company. I am invested in it, so I love to talk about it. And also I love to encourage people, my friends, currently with its price of 18. It's a very good price that anyone who is interested in the stock market should start buying. From now, of course, no more to talk about, just to tell you, Safaricom Ethiopia Mpesa is the future of Safaricom, is the future of Mpesa, and I can't wait to see it grow to what I expect it to be. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.